Sorry, I am a little late starting this video. If you notice my thumbnail, if it's right, I'm like, Saturday, nah, it's Sunday, because that's just the way I feel. I just make a video whenever. I can't even stick to my own rules. So, um, what do you think, man? It's 5:05. It's March 8th. It's Sunday. This is Dre. This is Dre on Twitter, YouTube. You know the sources. Anyway, so market futures start in 55 minutes. And figure I get a couple of predictions of what's going on here. So I got the, how we gonna open. I don't know. If you follow stock twits, I follow stock twits. I put some posts on here, and I generally go over here into the SPY, and I kind of just catch the vibe of what everybody's thinking, what they're doing, and I'll post in here. I even post in here to kind of make it go to Twitter. A lot of people you find me through here because I could post here and Twitter at the same time, so I like that. But anyway, you can catch the vibe of what people's thinking, and Vic, teaching time. What's up, Vic? And I don't know, man. So here's the website, which there's plenty of them. This is CNN, and it's just the live updates of what's going on with the coronavirus, because that's what it's all about right now. That's all the market cares about, coronavirus and what the government's going to do to save us, right? Rate cuts, whatever type action that they do. And I think if they do something tomorrow, I think depending on how the futures open, they'll probably wait until tomorrow. Some people saying limit down. It looks bad. Let's put it this way. And I know we think it's going to be bad. We thought that. But over the weekend, there was nothing good materializing. This cruise ship that's getting ready to dock in, what is it, Oregon or some port somewhere? I don't even know the story, but basically there's no plan for it. There's no plan. They're supposed to come here. They have no plan what they're going to do with these passengers. They dropped test kits from a helicopter above. Those guys basically in prison right off the coast of California or the West Coast somewhere. It's just terrible. And personally, I don't even know how these people are getting on boats. How are you getting on a boat? Cancel your trip. Cancel it. You're going to be stuck on it. All it takes is one person out of them 3,000 people to get coronavirus, and that's it. You're done. Hey, Baze, what's up? Baze is in the house. She's under the right YouTube account, too. Isn't that nice? Life like I. So here we go. 15 minutes ago, there are now more than 500 cases of novel coronavirus in the U.S. And, I don't read all this. We'll just look at the headlines. Illinois now reports 7 coronavirus cases. That was 47 minutes ago. And this is Sunday, too. Slow news cycle. So I think tomorrow we're going to hear a lot of news stories rip up and all that stuff. France bans gathering of more than 1,000 people due to coronavirus concerns. So that's over there in France. Israel identifies 4 more coronavirus cases, right? 1 hour ago, at least 8 U.S. states have declared a state of emergency. And you can see how, this stuff is just coming and coming and coming. And I know people's on like the stock tweets talking about, well, that's just so they can get the funds. Maybe not. The federal funds, and they could do things, release the army or the reserve people and, help out or whatever. Cashmatic, what's up, man? Sunday. I'm supposed to do this on Saturday, and it's Sunday, so I'm just going through this, and if nobody jumps in here, I'm out of here. The futures I wanted to stay open during the futures, but when they open, so we can talk about it. But I got something to do, so make sure you check where the futures are trading in 6 o'clock, and that'll kind of give us the vibe. Although I think if it opens down big, I think this is going to be trading over the night to bring it back up, because that's when the feds like to do their dirty work when everybody's asleep, with the volume being light. I don't know. And then if it opens big, let's say it opens big, I totally think that's a shorting opportunity, so I would probably even buy more puts. I don't think that would be the bottom. They don't even know what they're going to do with this cruise ship. There's going to be some more school clothes. Basically, you look at this timeline here, and there's just nothing of a sign that's where it's getting better. Like Saudi Arabia to suspend schools starting Monday due to coronavirus. Who cares what goes on over there? But the thing is, what goes on over there may just happen to go on over here. You said the big concern was Texas. Yeah, Texas canceled South by Southwest. Florida canceled the Ocho whatever shows down there where they supposed to get like 1 million people. And that's just the new thing. Something else is canceled. I think it was overseas. They playing sports overseas with no people in the audience. Miles, Night Slammer, I'm sorry, I'm jacking up your name, man. Night Simmer, I can't see, so forgive me. The best bearish case is another push to 308 triple top. Failed when breakout and failure to break out a flag. True, I don't have my charts up, so he says 310. And yeah, just a lot of things. Princess Cruise Ship canceled sailing of the Regal Prince ship. Oh, really? Princess Cruises canceled sailing. So they was actually going to sail? There are 484 cases of coronavirus in New York, in the U.S. That was an hour ago. I could have sworn now up here, just less than an hour ago, because it's 18 minutes ago, it's 500 cases. And then I know over here, Italy, they spiked 366. They had 133 fatalities in 24 hours. That's a lot. Did they not count them? Was it a backlog? Because I just don't really see that happening. Or I'm telling you, we're not being told the truth. I just don't think the truth is being turned. So maybe that's the truth, the 133. But did it really just happen yesterday, or you just wasn't counting right, or you just finally got around to counting them? I don't know. You know, I just feel like we haven't been told the truth for ever since it's been coming out, and I think the death rate is a little higher than that. What it's saying, even though our numbers are not saying that yet. Yeah, they're saying what our numbers are like 2% or something like that. Senator Bernie Sanders adds coronavirus roundtable to Detroit on Monday. Oregon governor declares state of emergency, and so forth. So if you can keep going, that will dock Monday. Here, the ship is going to dock. Oh, it doesn't say. There's no specific arrival time. But it's going to dock, what is it, Grand Princess? Let me just Google that real quick. Hey, yeah, y'all got to hear that Ben Carson thing. He's trending on Twitter. Grand ship to dock in Oakland Monday at the Oakland port. This right here says Oakland. Oh, come on. Stop it. Because I use I hate people. Anyway, forget it. I just won't know the news. So I just clicked you off. Anyway, everything is on delay time. Yeah, bearish case. What was I going to say? Twitter? Well, I don't want to bring up Twitter. I notice sometimes I have some nasty things popping up on my Twitter feed. Oh, man. But you get it. So that's what's going on. I think they are going to be, my personal guess about the futures, I think it's going to be down pretty big. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know how it works for the most part when it just opens. Do people got bids and offers in and it comes up with the price? But I think it's going to be down big. I think tomorrow's going to be kind of an ugly day. Unless the government, we're going to see how they trade overnight overseas, and that might set the tone for our market. So regardless, how many times did we see it open down and we wake up, it's up, or we see it open up 300-400 or whatever, and it's down. Basically, wherever it opens at 6 o'clock and 45 minutes, it's going to be different from 9:30 in the morning Eastern time. So it just kind of gives you a gauge of the feeling, right? The mood. Coronavirus stranded ship to dock Oakland. And Ben Carson, he has no plans. Ben Carson, no plans. Ben Carson admits Trump has no plan for coronavirus for those people on that ship. And here's another one, not letting me do the ad. What is it? Anyway, you'll get the point. So thanks for checking me out, Night Center and Cashmatic, of course, man, and Life Like I, babes. So I'm just gonna head end it. I like your participation, but there's nobody here, so maybe you're busy. Maybe you're busy buying chemicals, My girl went to the store. Recently went to the store. There's no bleach, or at least the big bottles of bleach. There's no Clorox. I think it's just some store brand bleach. There's no hand sanitizer whatsoever, and I can't remember what else she said. Now, I happened to buy some paper towels. I bought all that stuff last week of the stuff that they was hoarding that we seen. So I got a whole bunch of toilet tissue because that's what they was hoarding. I don't know. They want to make sure they get wipe their butt. I got toilet tissue. I got a whole bunch of that, a whole bunch of paper towels. I got some bleach. Not enough though, I guess. I don't know. And I got some hand sanitizer, at least enough for myself. I should have bought more, because who knows when they're going to stock back up on that stuff. She said, I told her, so, hey, check out the alcohol. Same thing. Same, it's just not jelly. I think there was only one bottle of alcohol left. So people already know that plan. So, yeah, get your stuff, man. I don't know. Because they're making a run on the grocery stores. They're making a run on specific products. And is it warranted or not? I don't know. But they're running on it. So if they're running on it, you'll never get it. Like, say, bleach. I need bleach to wash my clothes. That's what I use bleach for. So am I not going to be able to wash my whites in a little bit if I run out of bleach? Come on, don't hoard all the bleach. We got to wash. Anyway, Joseph N. What's up? Thanks for joining. I was just getting ready to sign off here. Yeah, and we was just talking about Ben Carson, and there's just no plans to. He's just trending on Twitter because he's basically saying that Trump doesn't have plans with this ship. It's just bad. And I was saying to myself, I'm like, all right, I'm the president. What am I going to do with these people on this ship? Well, I'm hearing rumors that there's over half of them is infected, or just, I don't know what the number is, but it's, there's infected people on there. And so what would you do? And I couldn't really come up with an answer either. I'm like, okay, I don't think they should be floating ashore. I mean, this is the United States. When it's over there in the foreign other parts of the world, you're like, all right, whatever. You don't know what. But here's the U.S. It kind of reminds me of Katrina. What did they cut off? So let's let these people off. But then you don't want to infect everybody else. Maybe get somebody from their home to drive up, and they got to drive directly to home. I don't know. It's like, yeah, what kind of plan could you actually give them? I don't know. Just go directly to home. Don't make no stops. Don't do nothing. Don't touch nothing. Go home. You have to go home in a car. Everybody has to get in the car, and the car goes home. Go home. Don't stop for a rest area. Don't do nothing. You're going to pee in a bottle, right? I don't know. So I imagine the government don't have a plan either about these people. I guess you just sit on a boat until after 14 days. But then you got the people that's sick. Once you're sick, do you wait? Does it take 14 days to cure, to heal up? Once you're proven your 14-day waiting period's over and you're not sick, but you still got sick people on the boat, does that make you free? I don't know. Anyway, Joseph, Spy Future's gonna tank today. That's what I'm thinking. But since everybody's thinking that, because I'm looking on stock tweets, I be thinking maybe he's gonna open up just to play the opposite. But if that happens, I think it's gonna rip down. Put them on the military bases and tents. Yeah, I guess tent field. Yeah, set up some kind of triage, some big area and tents But then that's out. I don't know. I'd rather sleep on the boat. You sleeping in a tent? You mean like one of them big food, like a big tent, and you got a bunch of beds? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just know, like, I wouldn't want to be treated like however they're going to treat them, so I'm like, I don't want to be in a tent. All I did was go to a cruise. I want to have a good time. Now I got to sleep in a tent. But these people, I don't know how long that boat was out there. Why did they go on this cruise? Why? That's the part I don't get. Why people got cruises scheduled for tomorrow, next week? Cancel these cruises. You're going to get quarantined. All it takes is one person to have it on that boat. So that's why I don't understand. I'll take the loss. If it costs me $2,000, I'll just take the loss. I'll pretend it was a bad stock trade. All right, I just lost it. I think the government should, maybe cover people. That the cruises don't want to cover them. All right, if you were scheduled for a cruise and you cancel, we'll give you a tax credit or something. I don't know. And that way people will cancel on their own, and or I guess they can make the boats stay. I don't know. I don't know. It's really an ugly situation. Because we're a free country, right? But did you hear that Washington, they about to make some mandatory restrictions? That sounds like freedom is not free. Let me see. What's that? Washington mandatory restrictions? Washington State weighs mandatory measures to contain outbreak. That means they're going to come up with some. Why did I come up with a New York City thing? Anyway, yeah, they weigh in some mandatory stuff, So maybe they're going to say, you can't go here, else you're going to get a fine, ticket, prison. I don't know. August puts for EXP plays this week. August puts. Oh, you way out in August. They have for EXP, Win, LVS. I've been actually scooping up LVS. Because I still think this is temporary. Yeah, so I think it's going to go down and down, but just a little bit. Not puts the stock, but yeah, in the near term, I do see them all going down, like you said. But it's not forever. I think they're going to make it through. That Win, MGM, I think they're all going to make it through. I don't know if the cruises are going to make it through. Because people just don't. People, I feel, gotta gamble. They gotta. People don't gotta go on a cruise. That's just me. That's my personal thing. So I've been scooping up some of that. Plays a good yield, and just a little bit at a time, because nobody knows when the bottom is. When these things turn, those are going to turn pretty fast to go to the upside. So that's just me. That's just me. Even though I think they're all going down lower. Yeah, thinking it will sink after next quarter's earnings. And the thing is, we know that the next quarter is going to be. We know that this quarter, they're going to start reporting in April next month. We know it's going to be bad. And it's what they say, what's going to be next. And I'm going to tell you, they're not going to know. I already think how could you possibly know? They're just not going to know. And I think anybody that claims they know, they're full of it. They're not going to know. Depending on how it's that is a month away, so maybe containment will be a little different. Maybe they'll have a virus or the vaccine or whatever. So I think it depends on that. But if they don't know, that's more uncertainty. More uncertainty means stocks go lower. I don't even know how we're even this high off the. What are we, 12% down now? I don't know. Would it be about 10% down, somewhere around there? I know a lot of stocks are 20, 30, 40% down, but the averages are just 12, 10, something like that. Why are we so close to the high? Anyway, someone's trying to contact you, babe, about snapping pictures for her boutique cover out. Really? Where? Right now? Cover album pictures and clothes. Really? Okay, they are listening right now. That you are? Hey, hit me up on EMIPTV at yahoo.com. There we go. EMIPTV at yahoo.com. Or, Dre Trades on Twitter. Dre Trades on Instagram. No spaces. Yeah, so that's what's up, man. It's 5:23. Yeah, I would love to stay on here for until when they pop out, because they'll give us something to talk about. But yeah, I think it's gonna go down. Check out Stock Twits. I like Stock Twits. It's just a bunch of bulls and people kind of talking the bull case and the bear case. And look, this says breaking news: futures 2,532 points, a record gap up. Yeah, it's just BS. Full moon tonight. If you still have your account with Robinhood, you deserve what you get tomorrow. Yeah, there's going to be big moves tomorrow regardless. And I bet you Robinhood, we're going to find out they fixed their problems or not. I'm supposed to do a video on that. Get out of Robinhood. That's what the video is going to talk about. Robinhood was able to steal everybody. It was a good service because all the other brokerages had, it cost money to trade. Now they all free, right? So you can go to Fidelity, you can go to Schwab, you can go to E-Trade. Not only is it free, you get to call somebody. You get to pick up the phone and call somebody. So when the app's bound, you can call, you can place a trade at the trade desk. Yeah, you got to get through. I do understand that, but you got, Schwab is 24-hour customer service. So is Fidelity. Why are you at Robinhood and all you got to do is all you can do is email them? Get out of there. You know what I mean? Fidelity has fractional shares. You could buy fractional shares on Fidelity right now, and Schwab is supposed to be going that way. Of course, Schwab bought TD Ameritrade, so maybe fractional shares is coming that way. So yeah, it's just no need to be over there right now. And that's my video. It still may be another video. Anyway, damn, the stocks keep dropping. I'm gonna drop all my savings on that reversal. I actually thought about it in 2008 to just like go into debt, credit card. I mean, get all the credit cards, get a refinance the home, get a home equity loan, and just go in. And it would have been a smart move. It's a dumb idea, but it would have been a smart move. And but this time is different. They always say, this time is different because it's not really the virus. We was already in trouble. You got the inverted yield curve, negative rates, inverted yield curve, negative rates. Back in 2008, rates was what, 4% or something like that, and they dropped it. I think they dropped it 50. Matter of fact, when it started, what was his name? Ben Bernanke raised it. He raised interest rates, and then that's when it started. And that's when Kramer's on TV saying they know nothing. And then they wound up cutting it, I think, 50. Then they just cut it to 0 or something like that. It was getting so ugly. And it still dropped, and then eventually caught its ground, But there's a lot of, the environment is different now than 2008. So I don't know. So when you hit that rock bottom, some people predict that we can go lower than 2008. Like this will be the 2008 test because we never tested it. Let me see. Pull up the SPY. I don't know if this will go back that far. Yeah, it doesn't. We V bottom off of that, and we just kept going straight up. So we had I think a quick test a few days or two after, but like a real test, like going out. So some people say we're gonna test that or even go lower. I mean that's ugly. That could be ugly, boy. Gosh. I don't want to see that happen. That's too ugly. That's a long way down from here. A long way down. So maybe this 2016 low, right? Was that about 180 on the SPY? People are definitely saying this 250. People are calling that tomorrow. This 250, 240, on the SPY. I guess that's 2,500, 2,600 area. On the SPX there, but yeah, maybe it's this low, But I mean, it's dropping pretty fast. We've got that. That's the monthly. That weekly. Look at them candles, man. So yeah, we're definitely, I think, going here. We'll see. Nobody knows though. That's the thing, and that's why you want to I do feel you want to slowly scoop up some stuff now. You know what I mean? Disney, I think this is the best buy. Now, they're probably going to wind up closing Orlando. And if that happens, I think that's the buy point. I think you can get some now. And then if they close Orlando, or even the California one, Disneyland, that's probably the buy point because it's really going to drop. And then you can really start scooping up them shit because it's not going to be closed forever. All they got to do is turn on the switch and there it goes. When people want to go, kids want to go there. Will it be something like, oh, I don't want to go. Let's just wait a while because I think the virus is still there. I don't know. I don't think so. They can offer discounts. They can get people back in those parks, and then and people will come. No Way to Spy goes to $80. Is that where the 2008 hate is? Oh man, hey, I'm telling you, man, you never know. But that is so far way down. That you might as well say that's zero. Yeah, that probably won't happen. That probably won't happen. But I don't know. They'll never close. You don't think they'll close it in Cali? I think they will. If the virus is, if it's a risk, in Atlanta, yeah, I think they actually will. I mean, if somebody had the virus, they say that thing can live on surfaces for 9 days. I was doing some research. But if it's in the sun, they'll kill it faster with the UV rays or something like that. But a lot of those lines, they all got the banisters. And if you got it, all those people touch that banister. If you're on a line for any ride, right? Zigzagging, it'll be all over that banister. All over the ride, getting in. The thing that goes over your shoulder, the seat belts, all that touching you have to do in the park. So it's going to, if someone had it in that area, some employees, it could spread rapidly in a park. So I think that's why since they closed Tokyo and Japan's and China's, what is it, 1 or 2 over there? I don't know. They're still closed today. So I think they would close them here because it's just nasty. And it's a bunch of people. Yeah, you're touching there's a lot of touching at an amusement park. Just think about it, You said you want about the coronavirus shutting down the world markets. 80% of the cases are asymptomatic. And I don't know what that means. I'm not ashamed to say that. asymptomatic. Condition of a person. Oh, yeah, right. Because of the 14-day, you're passing it along when you're not even sick, So I don't know. That's what makes it ugly. I think when you have the flu, you see the person with the flu. Oh, I'm not feeling good, and and you stay away from that person. But we're not afraid of the person with the flu. Like I had the flu, my girl took care of me. She had the flu, I took care of her, and we're not afraid of it for the most part. We give them what they want. Still sleep in the same bed with them. I don't know. If it's the same, why are people acting different? That's what makes me just go, all right, if it's 1% higher death rate, 1 or 2, still, that's relatively low. And if it's in seniors only, the people with the bad lungs, that's still low. So why, when one person has it in school, why are they shutting down the schools? What's up with all these shutdowns if they really kind of comparing it to the flu? It makes me think it's not the flu. It's kind of like if they're not going to say anything to panic us, anything. And you see what happens with just a little panic, like just at the grocery stores. There was more Costco craziness this weekend. It was somebody on Twitter. The line going to Costco is crazy. It's ridiculous. Act like that's the only grocery store. I don't get it. Anyway, but, even let's say there's nothing out there that they don't want the people to run on. So if they make a run on the supermarket, let's say, we can't get any food. Food is low. We don't know if we could fill up the supermarket. There'll be a run on the supermarkets and there'll be no food. Just like if like a hurricane, something's coming and they make a run on gas, right? Even though there's a gas station at every corner, there's not enough gas for every car. So if everybody decides to get gas at the same time, there's going to be no gas, right? If everybody decides to pull their money out the bank, kind of what was getting ready to happen in 2008 was happening and it was getting worse, there would be no money in the bank. The banks don't have enough money to give you all your money. They don't have it. So you can't say things that's going to cause run on banks, run on supermarkets, run on anything, because that's panic and it's just going to cause even more panic, right? So that's why I think they're just not telling us things, and we just got to look at things and put pieces together. Because they really will not tell us the truth, in my opinion. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. That's that's what I think. 5:34. Futures in 26 minutes. And I appreciate everyone for watching. If you're a good trader, if you're a really good trader, you gotta love the volatility, I guess. I'm not good, so I don't love the volatility. I suck when the vol is high. I still got my put spreads on, and I'm sticking with it. Tomorrow, if we open deep red, I might consider taking them off. I might, depending on the mood. It depends how deep we open red, because there's always snapbacks. Yeah, I might consider taking them off and then try to wait to play the snapback, because that's going to be huge. Just like we was up 1,300 points the other day and then up 11. It's going to be one of those ups on the snapback. So that's my plan. But for the most part, I want to keep them on. But if it's down that much, yeah. And then if it's down, let's say 1,200 points, limit down, whatever, VIX is going to be like 90 or something, 80, because it's already at 50, 47, something like that. And so we know it's going to be up there. And that's almost time to get them off, Maybe buy some long-term call spreads. It sounds silly, but that might be the trade. But I'll probably just sit on the sidelines and wait. Yeah. I don't have the balls to ride it to zero or whatever the low is, because get that money and run it. Because the volatility, man, when things start going the other way, man, it's coming out of there, and them option values are depreciating, So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end it. So good luck trading tomorrow. That's my plan. I have no idea where it's going to open. I do think it's going to open down. That's my guess. Big, but I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. All right, thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on here. So make sure you hit the bell and hit me up on Dre Trades at Twitter, Dre Trades on Instagram. This is Dre right here on YouTube. Go into any comment on any video, and I'll see it, and I'll give you an answer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you. Peace.